Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. I want to give double honors to the Apostles of Great Millstone. Also, want to get a mighty shalom to the Akim and Aqua out here staying rooted in his faith. And today, I just want to pretty much go through some scriptures about, I guess you can call it spiritual anxiety. And I'm going to go through these few scriptures, and then I'm going to finish it up with going down Matthew chapter 5, a few verses. So, Lord will, this is edifying. Yeah, so first and foremost, I have Habakkuk. I'm on chapter 2, and I'm starting verse 3. For the vision is yet for appointed time, but the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So, Salaki, I'm not feeling that well. But it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. What's that vision? The vision is the kingdom of heaven. The vision is this truth. You have to realize a lot of people don't believe that the Lord's name is Yahweh and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. A lot of people don't believe that the Lord hates certain people and that the Lord is a man of war. But at the end, all things will be said and done. There's no denying anything. And when it also says, though it tarry, wait for it, this truth is long suffering. It's not something that you're going to join and then the next day, hey, yeah, man, we're Israelites. We got it all. We're in the kingdom. No. You have to go through the ups and downs. You have to go through tribulations. You have to go through that fire. You have to be made new, and the Lord has to pretty much build you into the man that he wants you to be. Okay? So, though it tarry, wait for it. This ain't something that... It's honestly, this is something that is worth waiting for. Because once you get it, you're going to appreciate it. And once you get it, it's not something that's going to be, oh, this day is going to end. No, this is going to be everlasting. This is going to be an everlasting thing. You will no longer hurt. You will no longer cry. You will no longer mourn. It won't be anything bad in the kingdom of heaven. Okay? Which is Luke 10 in chapter 24. For I tell you that many prophets and kings have desired to see those things which you see, and have not seen them, and hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. So, what are these things that they wanted to see, and these things that they heard, or these things that they wanted to hear, but you hear? These are these prophecies. These are these rumors of war. These are all the things that, like, pretty much the things that they prophesied about. A lot of the stuff they was prophesying about was things about that's going to happen in our times. You got the MOTB. You got the last days. You got Jacob's troubles. You got rumors of war. You got different things that all these prophets and brothers wanted to hear and see that's going to happen in our days. So you got to realize that's even a blessing in its own, that you're going to be able to see the downfall of your enemy firsthand. You're going to be able to literally sit there and like, whoa, this world is really at its breaking point. And you already know the end of Esau is the beginning of Jacob. So that's another thing that you're going to be able to see. You're going to, Lord will, if you make it to the end, you're going to see those chariots. You're going to see the Lord back in his ultimate state. And that's something that Lord will, that's a blessing that if you get to see that. Lord will, I get to see that. Lord will, all the brothers get to see that. Okay? So don't take this for granted, because you're in a good spot. All you brothers and sisters that have been, there's a mini call, but if you are chosen, in those last days, he's going to show you who his chosen are and who his real people were. If you're a part of that, be grateful, because that's like winning the lottery, but spiritually. Okay? It is Matthew 6, verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. And what is your heart? Your heart is your mind. So, if you set up your treasures, and what your treasures is pretty much like, if you set up the things that you want, let me best explain this. So, a lot of niggas' treasures in this world is J's. A lot of niggas' treasures in this world is a fancy house, fancy car. So, if that's your treasure in this world, moth could corrupt that, Rust can corrupt that. And there's people that can steal that. But in the kingdom of heaven, if your treasure be in scepters and thrones and different things like that, in the kingdom of heaven, nobody's gonna be able to take that from you. Nobody's gonna be able to take your crown from you. So you have to put your mind and time into something that can't be taken away, and it's something that's gonna last forever. So lay your treasures up in heaven. In heaven, where moth and rust do not corrupt, and what thieves can't steal it. Okay, you're in this truth. The more you get into this truth and the things that you're making your body living sacrifice, and the day in and day out that you're spending time focusing on this, and this, you're laying your treasures up in heaven because you're trusting in the Lord. And if you trust in the Lord is going to provide for you. So, it's like the Lord is going to provide for you. So, pretty much, you have to stay focused. Stay focused on this truth. Okay? Verse 22. The light of thy body is the eye. If therefore thy eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. So you have to keep your mind, your eye, your spiritual eye, focused on the things above. Because the things above are better than anything that's on this earth. All of this shit is carnal. All of this shit will have a melting point. All of this shit will come to flames one day and be stubble. If you know anything about this, the Lord has already told you how this place